I'm hot. Ooh, I'm about to snatch this wig off. I'm hot. But anyway, now, I made that last video just to let you guys know. If you haven't seen it, the last video was like my little tips and tricks and advice as far as getting your subscribers up. Now, my subscriber count ain't crazy, but it went from 100 to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But just telling y'all what I did, what I think will help, and what worked for me. This video is just talking about how I feel. So, I don't want you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna just start by saying this. I have wanted to start a YouTube channel for a long ass time. I used to watch YouTube for years, like for everything. Oh, let me go look at a hair review. It mainly was for hair because I like do my own hair and shit. Y'all, I'm hot as hell. Hold the fuck up. I don't even give a damn. I'm hot as hell in this motherfucker. I got the air conditioner off so y'all can hear me. I got the fan on. I'm drinking some vodka, so I'm hot. I don't care. But I'm gonna continue talking. So, how I feel right now about this YouTube thing. I wanted to start it for years. Like, I would watch it for like hair reviews. Like, oh, let me see how to do a quick weave. Let me see how to do an invisible part. Let me see how to do, you know, like everything used to be on YouTube, and that's how you kind of like, oh, let me see how you do this. Let me watch YouTube. But I always wanted to start my own because I've always been into beauty. Originally, I was gonna start it to like do like reviews of my hair and stuff like that. But I'm bald now. And the bitch don't even wear weave like that. I wear that one wig, and y'all see me pop up in the middle with that one wig every now and again. And to tell you the truth, I'm about tired of it because it's nappy as shit. But let me not even eat the crackers. Y'all can't hear me. Why I didn't start it was like because every time I would just be like, oh, I don't have this yet, I don't have that yet, I don't have what I need. Like, you just start to feel like you're not prepared and you're not ready. So for everybody who wants to start a YouTube channel, just start it. And I say this because if you watched my last video, y'all heard me talk about my first video. You kind of won't know. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody don't have the same setup. You know, so you won't really know what it is that you need to do different or what you need to do for your channel until you actually make a video. So if you're looking to start a video and you keep coming up with excuses like, oh, I don't have a light, I don't have a phone, I don't have a camera, use what you got. If you don't have lights and you can't even afford lights, if you can't afford to make you some lights, like the ring light, I discussed that in my last video, then excuse me, compromise, like not compromise, but like come up with a solution. Open up your window, sit in front of your window when it's sunlight when you record your videos, so you can have natural light. Be creative, record something outside, like, you know what I'm saying. There's things you can do. You can record with your phone. It don't have to be your camera. But if you are looking to start your channel, just start that. Because you will look at your very first video, and from that very first video, you will know what it is that you need to do next. My very first video was a piece of crap. When I first put it up, I thought it was bomb. When I put up my second video, I thought it was bomb. And being on YouTube, I'm seeing other stuff, I'm like, nah, this ain't bomb. My makeup sucked. The quality sucked. Like, I felt like I was really dark. I didn't like how I sound. I was dry as shit because I wasn't used to being on camera talking to you guys. So I kind of was like, yo, I was like, alright, so what I do first is I powder my face. Mad quiet, like I wasn't even talking to you guys. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was more like an instructional for like school. Like, let me give you some instructions for school. Like, it was whack. So you guys, make your first video and you'll be able to critique your own first video to see what it is that you need to do to improve and to move up. If you feel like you need to buy some lights, or if you can't afford it, go ahead, you can make you some. I told y'all, I made this sucker right here, my very first ring light. You can make things work. So don't get like discouraged because you won't ever make one. It took me 2 years to make one. I've been saying it for 2 years. It makes me feel bad because I'm like, dang, if I started 2 years ago, I probably would have had mad more subscribers and I could have been improved with myself, because I'm not even gonna lie, doing YouTube has improved me with my makeup, because I don't want to put out crap. So if I see a whole bunch of people doing like a new trend and I don't know how to do it, it's gonna make me practice, make me get on it. So it's like a win for me too. This video is just a big ass fucking chit chat, but I wanted to talk to y'all about being discouraged from this ish. Now, I know y'all noticed. How many of y'all noticed, like, y'all remember like last year when you used to go on Instagram and you used to be like, wake up in the morning? I know a lot of people wake up in the morning and go straight to their phone, but you used to like go on Facebook and Instagram and it would show like what people recently post. Like it would go in order from like 2 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. They don't do that no more. They just come up, and I'm not just talking about Instagram, Facebook, well, I don't know about YouTube. YouTube is a different story. I'm gonna get on that. But it's like, they don't go, because like before I used to be like, I'm gonna post this first thing in the morning so everybody who wake up and gonna see my post. But now it kind of don't even matter, because you can post any time of the day. Instagram and Facebook got stuff going up in all kinds of order. Like you'll see something that say posted 5 minutes ago, this was posted 2 days ago, this was an hour ago, this was 30 minutes ago. Like it'll be all over the place. And I feel like it's a lot of just, they algorithm just go, it's just based on what they want. And I don't really know what it is they want. And for Instagram specifically, it's probably more so for the popular people who already have a following, what they think people are going to like, which is jacked up, because it's like, hey, I know probably my stuff was boring in the past, but I'm new here, I'm doing some fly-ish, I'm trying to get out there, can you put my stuff up? But it's like, I'm gonna just mention a few people. Like you'll see people like Aaliyah J, You Love Megs, and if you do makeup and they do makeup, their stuff will pop up and just explode everywhere, and yours would just be sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, now I'm not saying that my shit should be on their level, but at least give everybody first of all, they so popular that even before they started doing this new algorithm crap, they still was getting so much views and likes and stuff on their stuff. So it's like, you're doing this, but it's kind of like you're just keeping them all there, and it's like blocking us out. Like we're not even getting seen, so it's hard. And I would say like, well, just keep posting and keep reaching out. Yeah, that's cool, whatever. But if my stuff ain't showing up, like I just posted this 10 minutes ago and ain't nobody seen it yet, that's jacked up. Like I don't, like, why would y'all do that? It's crazy. Like, it's just taking away so many opportunities for people who's trying to make it, whose work is just as great. But yeah, stuff like that just makes you get discouraged sometimes, because I work my ass off in my videos. Like, if y'all seen that Egyptian goddess video that I did for the Next Face Awards, I went outside and everything for that. Yo, I had to do that makeup look. First of all, that makeup look wasn't easy for me because I was struggling with cut creases for like ever. But I had to literally create that makeup look like 4 times just for that video, because I had to do the tutorial, and then I had went outside 3 times. One time at nighttime, one time in the daytime, and I think one time I did it and it started raining or it got too late, something of that sort. But I did, like, I put work into my videos. I don't just be like, let me just record a video and just do some cheap whack shit. Like, when y'all see my videos, you see like at the end of it, I always have like a bomb outro so y'all can see the final look. I don't like to put it at the beginning because I don't want people to see the look. Like, see how I get it done, and then you can see how it looks. Like, it's like a reveal, you know? But it gets discouraging because you're like, well, my work is good. Well, look, I'm not trying to just boost myself up. I believe my work is good. I think that my work is good enough to be seen like some of the popular people. Some of the popular people whose stuff is like on my level or not even on that level yet. But it's like, because you're popular, you've been on here for so many years and people know you, everybody runs to you, nobody want to come check me out, or you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy. But that's the way life is. But I will say this, I love to be creative. That's why you guys saw me do the DIYs I've done lately, people was like, where's the makeup tutorials? I mean, I like makeup. I love me some makeup. Like, I love to have a beat face. But, I like to work with my hands. Like, DIYs, drawing, revamping shit. Like, I just like to be creative. And I love to entertain. So, that's the reason. Like, just know, like, I put a lot into my videos. And sometimes it just irks me when my views ain't up there, and I know it's not all because people just see it and just keep scrolling. It's because a lot of the time social media just doesn't promote your stuff like they do other people, and it's foul. Like, for instance, like last month I posted a picture or a video, something relating to my YouTube video, and the likes was blowing up. And it was blowing up. Now, I didn't have anything post recently. Like, I'm in my house. Like, I've been in the house for, like, the past week just chilling. I ain't doing nothing. What I'm going to post? Like, I'm not going to be posting no picture of me bummed out, nuding around, because I nude in the house. Like, why am I wearing clothes? It's hot as hell. But it's like, boom, it's a week later, I come out and post something, and it's like, okay, what happened to all the likes I was getting last week? It's like, oh, you not there for a minute, then they just drop your shit. It's just foul. It gets discouraging. But I personally have to always tell myself, like, don't get discouraged. Keep doing what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, people are gonna recognize you, and people are gonna love you. Like, even the 1,300 subscribers that I do have, I really do appreciate them. There are some people who has been there from the beginning. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all on Facebook mainly. I talk to y'all mainly on Facebook, and they always been supporting me from the beginning since I started, even when my stuff sucked. And I be like, ooh, y'all like those videos. But I appreciate it all, but I just sometimes feel like everybody needs a chance. Everybody just needs an equal chance to get seen. It's just, I don't know. If you guys are in the same boat as me, don't get discouraged. Just motivate yourself to keep doing it, because if you love what you're doing and you enjoy it, keep doing it. I personally like to create and I like to entertain. So if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all can follow me on Instagram. It's bb_carry for baked by Carrie. bb_carry. And every time I put out a new video, a YouTube video, I will do like a little promo video on Instagram, and it's like it's not the whole complete ending of the tutorial, but it's like that plus more, because I just like to entertain. Like, I don't know, like I that's just what I like to do. So I'm gonna keep doing it regardless people watching or not. But it does make me feel bad sometimes. It's like, dang, I put in all this work, I want people to like my stuff. Like, do y'all not see this? But it ain't their fault, so I ain't tripping. But and it's a lot of competition. If everybody doing makeup, everybody not gonna come support you. It could be some people jealous of you, could be some people trying to compete with you. I'm not trying to compete with nobody, because I don't do anything like anybody else. Like, you cannot say that you see me do something that looks very similar to someone else. I mean, it may be because it's not okay, because it's makeup, and sometimes things trend and just people come up with the same ideas, but you don't see anything that be like, damn, that's the same exact shit. Like, never. Like, I just try to come up with my own stuff. Whew. But yeah, I have been meaning to come and do some of these chit chat videos with you guys, because I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit more. But I haven't, and it's not because I didn't want to, but sometimes I really be in my funk. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm in my funk, more than likely, I'll just be like, dang, I need to put some more content out. Because when I get in my funk, I feel like I just need to put more content out so people can see me. And when I say content, I mean the makeup tutorial. So I'll do the makeup tutorial, but it'll be a voiceover, because I don't really feel like talking. Like, I be in my feelings. So I just be like, I ain't talking. Let me just do this makeup, let them see this, and I'll do the voiceover when I feel a little better. But today I feel a little better. Well, with the help of this, it got me feeling a little bit better to come on here and express myself. Because to be honest, I didn't want to. I was like, do they even want to hear me talk? Do they even want to hear what I want to talk about? Like, but I feel like you guys need to know me a little bit more. My beginning videos, oh Lord, I'm just gonna leave them up there. All of the videos that I have done, I've done an everyday makeup look. That was my very first video, and then my eyebrow tutorial followed up with that. I don't like those videos, but I'm just gonna make it public because I just want to show, excuse me, where I came from and where I am. Like, there's progress that was done. So I'm just gonna put it back up so you guys can feel free to look at them and be like, what the hell. It's crazy. I lost my topic. I just kind of be in my funk, so that's why I haven't actually came and did like a talk video with you guys. But I'm gonna start popping out a little more and and start talking to you guys, because I just want you guys to get to know me. What else do I have to say? Now, let me tell y'all something, okay? Because I don't say this. This is some random ass shit. I'm just talking about a bunch of shit, ain't I? Being happy in your life, right? If you're not happy with your life, then you need to find out what makes you happy, and then you need to do it. Even if it sounds like something crazy, you just need to find out what makes you happy and do it. So I've known all my life that I love being creative, but I've never known, like, how can I just be creative and just live my life and just be happy? So this little outlet, this YouTube, has really helped me out, because it makes me feel so much better. Like, sometimes I wake up like, oh, I'm gonna do this makeup look, you know? So do what makes you happy. And I'm saying that because it just makes you feel so much better with yourself, so much better with life. I was working at a job. It was a call center. Now, I've worked at a few call centers. To tell you the truth, I worked at a McDonald's, my very first job, that I quit in a month. I lied to them and told them I was moving to Florida because I couldn't take it. McDonald's, y'all should be paid a lot more than y'all get paid, because it's a lot of work. And I worked at a clothing store for like 2 months. That was like a temporary job, but the rest of my life, well, I ain't that old, but from like 18 to 25 where I am now, I've been doing call centers. Now, the last call center that I was out at, I just had to quit it. I quit it. I was so unhappy. I did not put in my 2-week notice. I put in a 3-day notice, because if you starting to feel like, yo, like, what the is my life? Like, I didn't have suicidal thoughts, but I had stressful thoughts to make me be like, I don't want to be here. Every time I was there, I didn't want to be there. I felt like, you know what? I'm going to just leave that for a story time on the reason, like the details on why I quit and how I was working there. But I left that job because I just was not happy. I would get headaches and stuff being there. And if you getting headaches and stuff from being at a job, then you probably shouldn't be there. So I left. I completely left it. Took a little break from working and had to recuperate, get my mind right or whatever. So because I have some extra time, that's why I'm throwing these videos out there. I'm like, let me throw some videos out here for y'all since I can. But guys, you need to do what makes you happy in life. If you're not happy in life, then you shouldn't do it. Stress can kill you. And stress can make you depressed. It can put you in a state to make you even feel like, why am I even living? Like, and you don't want to feel that way. So I didn't tell a lot of people that left my job, because, you know, if you tell somebody that, a lot of people have negative things to say. But I left it. I don't care. It was my life. It's my life. Like, I couldn't do it. What the hell else? Let me tell y'all, I had so much things in my mind that I just wanted to express to y'all, that now everything is just coming in as like one big ass shit. But okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start coming on here, talking mad ghetto. That's how you know that liquor kicking. I start talking like that. I'll try to do some talk-ins because I know you guys said that you like that. So I'm gonna try to do that more. It won't be the creative makeup looks because those things take forever. But yeah. So I just wanted to come and just talk about some stuff, make myself feel better. Guys, do what makes you happy in life. If you guys are on YouTube, have your own channel popping off, don't get discouraged if it's not blowing up the way that you expect it to. Just be patient and just keep doing what you love, because people are going to come to your channel regardless. But make sure you watch my previous video showing how to get your subscribers up, because it'll help you to get views and get seen and stuff like that. But don't get discouraged, because everybody starts off like, wow, why nobody seeing my stuff? But you'll get seen eventually and it'll pay off. So just keep on pushing. Hard work pays off, and it really does. Let me just cut this short because I could keep rambling all damn night. I love you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Wait, I thought I was leaving, but I ain't. I'm gonna talk about this show. Ooh. I'm not gonna talk about this show completely because there's been so many episodes in, but who watches Love and Hip Hop? I mean, who watches Growing Up Hip Hop ATL? I personally just had to get a few things off my chest. Regine, whatever the hell you say her name, she is so goddamn spoiled. She don't know her place. She thinks she is so grown. Like, do y'all remember when she was arguing with Brandon? Like, she was so super freaking grown, and when he was throwing shots back at her, she got offended. But the first thing you say is, I'm gonna tell my mama. Like, you grown, you got the mouth of a grown girl, a grown woman. But when somebody throws shots at you, you can't take it no more. It's, oh, I'm gonna tell my mama. That's how you know you a little kid. She argues like a child. Like, she is so spoiled, and it's bad. And I'm gonna say this now: just because you have money does not make you the greatest parent ever. Now, I know y'all seen Toya, her mother, on Marriage Boot Camp with her man, or whoever the hell she was dating at the time. And she let, ooh, excuse my language, she let him do whatever he wants to do. He talked crazy to her, and she just accept that. Now, me personally, it kind of, like, now when I see the show Growing Up Hip Hop, I'm like, yeah, but I knew she was like that. Because when I watched that show, I seen how she was a pushover. Like, for her daughter to ask her mom, okay, you're the mom. You put your foot down. You tell your daughter what she can't do, what you doing for her. She wanted a big extravagant party for her 18th birthday. And her mom was just like, nah, I'm not with it. Like, you had a big Sweet 16 party. You could have like a little relaxed dinner, a dinner party. Her daughter didn't want it. So her daughter got an attitude. And then she called up Tiny and was like, can you tell my mom and try to convince her to throw me this party, whatever. But then she was talking crap about her mom. Talk about, my mom don't care about nobody but herself. Now, of course, Tiny told Toya, and Toya was talking all this to Tiny like, she talk about me. You got the nerve to call my friend, talk crap about me, but you want me to do something for you. She ain't having no party. If she want a party, you better throw it for her, Tiny. Like, talking to Tiny. Like, I'm not giving her nothing. I already told she wasn't getting it, but definitely not getting it now. So, later on in the episode, Toya talks to Virginia, and she's like, so you gonna call up my friend, talk shit about me, and try to convince her to ask me to throw a party for you? Did you call your daddy too? She's like, no, not this time. But it's like her attitude is so nasty. And first of all, that was my mom. My mom would have been like, first of all, I told you, no, you're not getting a party. And since you felt like you needed to talk about me, I don't care about nothing but myself. Let me see you go live out by yourself and feed yourself. Like, my mom used to not play. But instead, her mom said, you want to talk about me, about my friend, You say, I don't care about you, but I'm throwing you the 90s party. And I'm like, they don't discipline her. Like, she talks smack, she's bad. Her mouth is crazy. So, even the instance that she had with Brandon, when she was running off arguing with him, I'm like, you as a mother and a parent, you should have been like, what happened? Like, how did it start from the beginning? Because, you know, she did not be like, oh, he walked up in there and he was talking to, Yannick, not Yannick, but look, he was talking to Yannick. Is that her name? If I'm wrong, correct me. Sometimes when I think about names, I can't remember when I'm thinking about it. But, Yannick. She was talking to he came in and was like asking T.I., Tiny's daughter, like, what are you wearing? That's not what we discussed. Reginae jumped into him. He wasn't even talking to her. Talking about, support her. She look cute. You a hater. You're a child. Stay in a child's place. And if he's talking to Yannick about what she's wearing, why do you feel the need to jump in? I understand defending your friend. But if your friend ain't even saying nothing, why are you saying something? But I feel like she don't know how to stay in a child's place. And when she brought the argument up to her mom didn't be like, well, what happened? Her mom just heard Reginae's part of the story, which was he came in talking crazy, talking about Black Lives Matter. She should have been like, well, why did you even say anything to Brandon when he wasn't even talking to you? But she's not that kind of mother. She's soft. She's a pushover. And don't matter what her daughter do, she's not going to tell her daughter she's wrong. And I feel so sad for that girl because she's going to learn the tough way. And you don't just argue with anybody like that at that age. Now, what if he was the type of dude to be like, pop, and pop the right in her face? Like, I can't stand that little girl. She just don't know her place. Like, she doesn't know her place. She doesn't. And it's sad that they got her spoiled like that. Anyways, I just had to rant about that show real quick because I just got finished watching it early and I was like, this little girl, man. But I want to just thank you guys for watching. I just needed to rant, let some things off my chest, just talk to you guys. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I'm going to come back with some Get Ready With Me so you guys can see me beat my face and talk to y'all. Or I can just talk to y'all. Y'all just comment down below which one you prefer. Tell me what you guys want to see me do. I just want to be more interactive with you guys. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.